Howdy, everyone. Mr. D here, back at you with another edition of a wellness vlog. As you know, we used to do vlogs last year for a little bit on Wellness Wednesdays, and I wasn't well overall. I was well physically, but not mentally. And so we're starting the new year accepting our mental health side and taking care of our other needs, including our physical needs. Um, that includes, taking care of what is needed, and how we work around that. How is that worked around? How is that helped? And how is that adapted? Um, how do you work that way around? So I think that's important, but most of all, it's finding, how things work and how to take care of your physical health. For me, it's been a long year, and a little bit backstory about myself. I am on the autism spectrum. I specifically call myself autistic. I have been diagnosed at the age of 12 or 13. I can't quite 13. And I've taken psychotropic medication to help with my autism for 25 years. The last 5 of those years, I've been all over the place about accepting that I need medication because I've lived on my own, and living on my own has opened the door for me to see that sometimes I thought I didn't need it, but I do. And part of that is the weight gain. I gained over the past 25 years, I have gained nearly 200 pounds as a result of that. Now, granted, I did gain 200, and I've lost about, so far since 2021, at the height of the COVID pandemic, I have lost about 20 pounds. So that's where we stand with that. But today, at a weight of 336 pounds on the first day of 2024, we are looking at how to get back to the gym. And so the gym, it could be a scary place, but many people with the start of the new year, make the resolution that they want to go. And it's important to know that I heard on the news this morning, and I was at the gym this morning. It's not this gym in the background, but I have heard in the news that 1% of people who make resolutions to be healthier, lose weight, or be fit, cannot carry that out. 1% carry that out. Only 1%. There's a whole 99% that don't follow through on their resolution for whatever reason that may be. So that's something to consider. And I'm working to be that 1% this year. That's something I'm working at this year. So if that's something that I want to work at, and I'm planning to work at it. So that is just what I'm doing. So with that being said, and with getting back to the gym, let me give a little backstory also on going back to the gym. So I've been in gyms probably since I've started taking medication through various ways, but since becoming an adult, I have been in a gym, and about 2 gyms that I've really dedicated myself to as an adult. The first one was when I lived in a different neighborhood, and even when I was independent, but it was not the gym. It was sort of the gym I needed, but not the gym. Everyone has its gives and takes, and we'll get into that. But also the fact is, the gym that I've gone, more consistently to the gym that I've gone to in 2023 and now into 2024 than I ever have. I'm on visit number 8, and that's a big thing coming into 2024. Now, with that being said, what is 2024 like? And to start that, as you know, back in Mr. D's wellness journey, I have developed a new blog with that to keep track of my weight loss journey along the way. So this week, today is Monday, January 1st, 2023, and 2024, I'm sorry. And today is the first day of 2024. I weigh 336.4 pounds, and I'm an autistic neurodivergent individual who has went to the gym today. And so I'm going to share with you some steps, only 5, that to help a person figure out who is maybe on the spectrum or have any challenges, find their way into the gym. So as we enter the new year, one of the most popular New Year's resolutions is to lose weight. So we talked about that. But if you want to go to a gym, but you can't afford the full price of a membership, is there help available? Well, yes, depending on where you live, oftentimes help is available. One of the most common things is the YMCA. They always have a gym, a minimum like a gymnasium and a workout a wellness center. Um, Other than that, some have pools, walking tracks outside. Gymnasiums sometimes have walking tracks in. And there's many other things they could have. I know we think YMCA, we think of the Village People song from 1979, and that is a good song about getting clean and having a good meal. But it's also the fact that it's to help you get in your mind, body, and get in spirit too. So it's the Young Men's Christians Association, but it's more than Christian. It doesn't look at a specific faith. It looks at basically what a person does in life. And it's known for that. So I encourage you to look first at your local YMCA. Now, my community locally does not, the county seat does, that's 12 miles away. And our town used to have a YMCA for many, many years until the 1970s or 80s, and it was torn down and it was transpired into what was the community center. Community center is unfortunately not in that kind of workout thing, so that's kind of different. And then so we go from that to our YMCA was merged. It was no longer in that building, and now it is part of a regional YMCA. So it is it's called the Regional YMCA of the region, and it is located midway between like three communities. So it's kind of not accessible to me. So I have to weigh that out for my personal use. But what a YMCA does essentially is it helps work to make it affordable to all. That means it provides all kind of financial aid if you need it. It can look at your financial situation, and it can look at making it more affordable or even no cost. Another option is such as the one in the back behind me is a recreation center. A recreation center is sometimes it's funded by a local governing board or government, and what it does is it offers for its community or people within its jurisdiction, with and a government, whether it's government, some municipalities or government regions, and it provides memberships either low cost or exclusively free for their residents. And they can have things like walking tracks or um, gymnasiums or wellness rooms. It can have many things. So look into those as well. And lastly, as far as of bringing the cost down, Medicaid. I have Medicaid. I'm not ashamed to admit that. And some do provide free memberships as a part of your Medicaid plan, but some also provide them at a low cost. And it's usually done through a third party. And the third party, and they can hook you up with a gym. And by reaching out to your insurance company, by calling the number on the back of your physical health plan card, they can connect you with whatever service that might be, and that service, when you sign up and you commit to that service, or they can tell you what gyms in your neighborhood are acceptable, accept the insurance, and can take care of the insurance that is what it accepts. So if they take whatever the third party plan is, then you can go there and it works very nice. That's what I do. I pay a low cost because in addition to having the gym available on the days when I cannot go, or as it was during COVID, um, I could exercise from home. and that is watching TV and doing the computer and doing computer workouts. So that's one thing you can do. Um, Another thing is to, so that is just some of the ways that you can do that. Now, when you want to look for a facility to go to, I encourage you check it out. You look at everything. You look at the bathrooms, you look at the equipment, you see how it is. Um, they some many places, most places let you do this, and even will offer a free guest pass if you ask to try it out and see how it is. Also, if before committing, you should be important to you know, you should go to it at a time and see when it is, if it what the vibe is, and if you're not there, ask what uh, ask what the vibe is at a certain time. Ask the staff what's the vibe like? What's how crowded is it? And it's important to also, a part of that is to make a list of all the questions you may have. And that's what I did when I visited my current gym 3 years ago, but I never signed up till this past year. So that's a big thing about that. So it's important to know what the policies, expectations, and other requirements may be in order for you to go and experience that experience. It's important also to feel comfortable. And for many autistic individuals, feeling comfortable is necessary to prevent any unwanted or unacceptable behavior. Many autistic people usually can wear clothing that conform to gym rules. If not, understand what types of clothing is acceptable by the facility if it is not necessary for you to change clothes. However, I would encourage you to inquire about that during the tour of the gym. My gym specifically has areas separate from toilet areas, and shower areas are all single use. So there's a separate place to change your clothes. And because I have to walk and it's winter in southwestern Pennsylvania, like 31 degrees and snow today, I wear my normal clothes, my street clothes, and then I change my pants into a gym short there. And additionally, my gym is very specific about having clean footwear. So in preparation for that, I purchased shoes off of Amazon right now. Last year, really cheap, and they come with a bag, and they're really cool. And and then I keep them in a bag all the time, other than using them in the gym, and that seems to work out well. The next thing is to prepare for yourself. As we shared with what makes us feel comfortable, we need is likely carrying a back that we'll be carrying a backpack or something similar for you to change clothes in. Be sure to bring some water or cash so you can as many gyms have concessions or vending areas. It may also be helpful to have an autism disclosure card that is maybe on a lanyard. I have carry a lanyard that is on the or that it has my access card. So it's very so it's easily accessible. And lastly, download the app for the gym and follow them on social media. Most facilities have smartphone apps or social media accounts, and I highly recommend downloading their apps and downloading their social and downloading their apps and following their social media accounts. This way, you have all the tools at your disposal, such as tracking the exercises, learning how to do the exercises, including when a facility closes, and so forth. Also, if you don't know how to use the equipment and need to find out about training sessions, that would be one of your questions to ask. So I think that's where we start this year, and I hope you to have a prosperous new year. I hope you have a fun year, and I hope you are part of the 1% that'll reach through with your wellness goals. Take care, stay safe out there, and we'll talk at you soon. Bye for now.